How could this happen? This isn't happening. I don't know how to live without you. How could you set me aside like I wasn't someone that loved you? How could you set me aside like I was nothing when you meant the world to me? You're in denial. You will feel your heart blinding you, defending itself, convincing you that she is not lost forever. You think she will see you again. You think that there's some magical formula that can fix all of this. But there isn't. Reality. You will deny all of it. You will realize that you are lying to yourself. But how could she do this to me? What about all the broken promises? How dare she? How could she remotely believe that she can replace me? You will be angry. So angry. Because psychologically speaking, not getting the attention from the person that means the most to you ignites similar patterns in the brain than actual physical pain. And you face all of it alone. All alone. You realize how your emotions can take a hold of you. Let's talk about this. Let's fix this. We will find a way, like we always have. Just don't give up. I'm not ready to give up. And I never will be. Man dies 3 times. Once, when he loses his naivete. The second time, when he loses his innocence. And the third time, when he loses life itself. And your first breakup, it's the first death. Maybe even the second one when it comes to the book of love. You will never fall in love the same way again. Because now it's not just meeting someone new. Now it's defrosting that wounded and petrified heart of yours. You realize that you're swaying from good to bad like a sine wave up and down, and with each oscillation, things become less violent. I will never find love again. I am doomed to roam this world on my own. Who would love someone like me anyway? My choices were inconclusive. And my presence was elusive. And it costed me my relationship. If I would have asked myself what it was that I actually wanted, instead of chasing unobtainable ideals I had set into my mind, I would have seen her. I would have seen her falling out of love. I could have become a better man before it was too late. Before I lost her. If I could turn back time, I would do things differently. You always know better afterwards. Any partner would rather have half an hour of your utmost and passionate attention than a lifetime of pathetic excuses of absent coexistence and disassociation. You realize all the things you could have done better. Maybe this is for the better. Maybe there's a plan for me. There has to be. Was this really just character development? It must have been. But the past is the past, and we cannot change the past. You will not heal in a day. You'll not heal in a month, maybe even a year, and that's okay, because you need to give yourself the time to feel what you need to feel. I think I've developed more in the past 6 months than I've developed in 6 years. We broke up on the 20th of October, 2023. 177 days ago today, on the 14th of April, which is proportionally the exact amount of time in months that we were together in years. 2,132 days to be exact. It's unfathomable how normal it has become to be without her. But time really is a medicine. One so potent it can heal you, even when it feels like your condition is terminal. You will realize that you, yes you, can heal too. And when you have realized all that, you will see that what you are feeling was not a broken heart. What you were feeling was grief. Grief as in the 5 stages of grief. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. It was melancholy over a person that doesn't exist anymore. Fun fact, this theory was actually first introduced by Swiss-American psychologist Elisabeth Kübler-Ross in 1969 in her book on death and dying. You will realize that your heart cannot break. Proven by the fact that you can be an even stronger and more radiant source of love to the world. And finally, you will realize that time goes on. You will meet someone new. Good will come to you. But this isn't about them, or your ex, or anyone but you. For the first time in ages, you have the time to find yourself. Have you ever taken the time to actually get to know yourself? Have a conversation with yourself. See where your mind takes you. A very special friend of mine recently told me that I shall never change for someone. Because if I do, I will start resenting that person, and I will be changing the person that they fell in love with in the first place. So don't get lost in the past when it's a better future that you should be aiming at. Learn to love yourself so that your future partner won't have to subsidize it for you. Only that way will you have the capacity to be the quality companion that you want to be. So let the pain flow through you. Let the lessons develop in front of you. And may the anguish not annihilate you. And never forget that this doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. This doesn't mean that you're incapable of love. This just means that it wasn't right. And that's okay. Be grateful that the universe has given you a chance to grow as a person. You're not alone. Your friends love you. Your family loves you. And well, I love you. So stay strong. It'll be okay.